All right, everybody, welcome in. This is a reading for the Divine Feminine. I want to get a sense of where we are right now, what is happening, and where we're going. Okay, there's been a lot of energy this year, and we're about to step into a really powerful summer. So, Jupiter moving into Cancer on Monday, January. Oh my God, June 9th. We have Uranus leaving the sign of Taurus and moving into Gemini on July 9th. We've got a lot happening, so astrologically. So let's see where the Divine Feminine is, where we're going. I'll pull some cards around the Divine Masculine too to find out where they are. This is a reading for the collective, so just take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? All right? Some of this may be for you. Whatever is resonating for you, you're like, that's for me. That is for you. Start trusting that. I feel like that's something that needs to be said. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Jupiter definitely moving into Cancer. It's exalted in Cancer, and that means that the energy is expanded. Jupiter's already expansive energy. So, and Jupiter is about luck and destiny and money in many ways. It depends on where it is in your chart. It's transiting into Cancer, so take a look at that. Ancestor, I did an Ancestor pick a card yesterday. You might want to check that out. I thought it was really interesting. Say yes to your open door and the universe. So this morning, as I was doing my morning reading for myself, I kept getting the Ace of Pentacles dropping out, okay, of the deck. And I did the morning message live and we talked about this. If you haven't seen that reading, you might want to check that out too. There's definitely some opportunity coming in. And I feel like this does have to do with, let me push you back a little bit here. This has to do with likely some kind of financial windfall or some kind of good luck. Some kind of new opportunity, maybe dropping in your lap. Ancestors and the universe are sort of co-conspiring here. All right. Some of you are breaking through some long-held beliefs about money that aren't true, that are holding you back. Okay. So this is for the Divine Feminine. Look at that. Strength card, first one out. Two of Wands, Hierophant. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords coming in hot. All right, I'm going to take this Justice card. And Queen of Swords is very, very powerful in these readings lately. So this does have to say to me that you're headed in a good direction, in a new direction. I see Leo and Taurus and Libra here. There's definitely something coming in quickly. I'll clarify that to see what it is. But we do have opportunity. This is like standing on the precipice of something really amazing. Can't see through the door, right? This is a gate card. One of the gate cards, if you take my tarot class, you know that. It's one of the gate cards that shows you the next possibility. But you have to, in order to know what it is or see what it is, you have to walk through that door. You're not going to be able to go, do I want to take this or do I not want to take this? You don't know what the real gifty is until you actually accept it. Okay, and you have to open up that gifty. Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords right in the middle. This is happening within a week. 1 day to 1 week. Emperor, there's Divine Masculine energy. Nine of Wands, that can be about you also taking some kind of action. Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So there's worry around money, or there's worry around, this is Taurus energy. I've been seeing a lot of this, and we have Uranus right at the very end of Taurus. So it's like 28 degrees. And that can be about financial markets. It can be about your particular your financial standing or something like that. And I see maybe if I take this opportunity, is it going to stress me out in terms of money? if I go in this direction, what will happen? And Divine Feminine, I feel like this is something new, right? This is like, I feel like there's a lot of like back and forth conflict around this. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, something you really want to do. It's a creative opportunity. You're going to learn some stuff. And I feel like some of you are going to take it. Okay, this could be about a move as well. This could be about a move as well. For some of you, there's a truth coming out with your divine masculine. There's a truth coming out. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Five of Cups. Okay, come on. Where are you here? Seven of Swords. I feel like the masculine is saying to you that they've been very slow. You know this. This is not news, okay? You know they've been very slow. I feel like they may be coming around to you to tell you the truth about their feelings, and they regret not saying their feelings. I feel like you might already be moving on, okay? And taking some opportunities. You could have a commitment with a Taurus, lots of Taurus energy here. All right. It's, we do have that Uranus right at the end of Taurus, like I'm saying, and Uranus is about the future. It's about innovation. It's about change. And this can be about you moving your life ahead for the future and making some changes and being like, oh boy, I don't want to sit back in my patterns. I really want to step forward, but I'm really worried about this. I'm really nervous. And right at that time, I feel like this divine masculine shows up. Okay. And that's kind of confusing the issue a little bit too. Like which direction do I go in? The Ace of Swords, anything more about that? High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that there's something underneath what this person is saying and what this divine masculine is saying. And I get the, say yes to your open door. I'm moving in a new direction. I'm going in the direction that I'm feeling, right? When we get Jupiter into Cancer, it's going to be all about feelings. I'm going in the direction that I feel. And then the masculine shows up. I feel like that underneath there's something about money here, something about stability that this person is concerned with their own stability. Okay, I do feel like they're going to say, I'm sorry for being so slow. And some of you may have a divine masculine that comes back that says, I've really put some time and effort into building my life. And I really would like to talk with you about that. And I feel like you should hear them out. Okay. I feel like you should hear them out. And I feel like there's a collaboration possibility. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. It's almost like if this person is honest with you, the more honest they are, the more you're going to know it. If you get a confused feeling, then they're not being honest with you. If you get a resonance with what they're saying, they are telling the truth. I feel like that's what this person, Seven of Swords, that's what this person has done in the past, that they have confused you in terms of their words, but also their actions don't match their words. So it's not even the words themselves that are confusing. The words themselves are straightforward, but it's the action part, which is this Emperor here. And King of Swords, King of Pentacles. So there's definitely something very logical about what they're doing. And you have to really rely on your own intuition. We get this Ancestor card up here, and I almost feel like there's some kind of truth the ancestor is trying to say to you, your own ancestor, your lineage is trying to say. Three of Wands, like Wait for it. Allow something to come in. Ace of Wands, new beginnings coming in. The World, something about world travel here too. Yeah, Six of Swords. I just feel like you might be moving on from this situation. The masculine may feel that you're moving on from this situation, and that's why they come in. And I get that some of you are going to be moving internationally. Some of you are going to be physically moving across water. Okay, across water. And that's why Knight of Swords, they come rushing in. Very similar to this morning's morning message. You've got a decision in front of you. And I feel like the yes to your open door is to get out into the world more, to move away from this small, like you might have been in a very feeling kind of small with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Like this has made your life small. No more. No more. There's the King of Cups, the Magician, the Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. All the 4 aces are here now. So this is definitely a new beginning. And I'm feeling that I feel like you got a lot of options here. And the key is going to be to like, which one? Which one? Which one am I taking? Which one am I stepping into? And that's something that may be a little confusing for you. And I feel like there is something about like, wow, am I moving away from my traditional desires? Am I moving in a direction that's gonna hurt me financially, or that's going to be taxing on my money? Am I gonna say yes to something that is going to destabilize me? Now, over the rest of the month of June and into July, until the 9th of July, Uranus is going to be at the 29th degree of Taurus. And that Uranus is about surprise, right? Surprise things. And as it relates to Taurus, that's about money. So there can be some surprises. I just want to get a sense for you, Divine Feminine. Any surprises about money? Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Fool. Yes, 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 yes. 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay, this is a plot twist. So there is a soulmate, and I've been seeing this for a while. It's been the King of Wands, I want to say. There's a soulmate coming in that is a long-term possibility. King and Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And my question was, about financial. This has to do with creating some stability for yourself, even as you move out into the world, even as you're just starting new things and going in new directions. It's like it's creating more stability for you. I feel like that's what this is here too, this Taurus Queen of Pentacles. So there is some kind of soulmate coming in. I get the word stabilize, stabilization, stabilizing. 3 of Pentacles, something that you're going to build together. And there is some nervousness about, am I just repeating old patterns? I am not getting a lot of action when it comes to this Knight of Pentacles, this divine emperor, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's something about not wanting to miss an opportunity with you, because the universe is saying, say yes to the open door. Which one? Okay. Let's explore that. I'm going to look at divine feminine and divine masculine energy for advice. I'm going to look more at what you don't see coming, and let's see where this goes. All right, divine feminine, this is for you. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.